to reach those fingertips long towards the front of your mat. Let your hips sink down towards your heels. Maybe you rock your forehead back and forth, giving yourself a nice little temple massage here. Coming into that Ujjayi breath right away. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Out through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue to match your inhales with your exhales. Maintaining your breath throughout the practice. Remembering that if you ever feel yourself starting to lose the breath, that's your cue to take a break. Maybe it's here in child's pose or lying on your back or a down dog. Listen to your breath, listen to your body. Let's take one more big cleansing breath in through the nose. Sipping in a little bit of air at the top. Exhale, sigh it out. One more time, big breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Letting something go. Let's start to activate this child's pose just a little bit. So you're reaching your fingertips so far forward towards the front of your mat that your elbows start to come off the mat. Now reach your fingertips over towards the left side. Maybe bring your gaze underneath that right shoulder blade here. Take a big breath in. Exhale back through center. Over towards the right side. Same thing, maybe gaze underneath that left shoulder blade this time. Deep breath in. Exhale back through center. Slowly make your way to a tabletop position. So we're hands and knees here. You want your shoulders stacked over your wrists, your hips in line with your knees. You're gonna drop your chest, lift your head, inhale, gaze to the sky. Exhale, curl the spine. Drop the chest, lift the head, inhale. Exhale, curl the spine. Moving on your cow and cat poses on your own breath. Maybe you add in some movements to the hips, your neck, and your head. Listen to your breath, let it be your guide. Let's do 4 more rounds of that cat-cow. So we warm up the spine here. Eventually, we'll make our way back to that tabletop position, neutral spine. So go ahead and press your big thumb all the way to that pinky finger into the mat. So you're pressing your finger pads into the mat. You're going to curl your toes behind you. Start to lift the knees about an inch above the mat here. This will help us fire up that core. Breathing in. Breathing out. Still make sure that your shoulders are stacked over your wrists here. One more inhale. Exhale, straight through the legs, coming into a downward facing dog. Breath in. Breath out. Lower those knees again about an inch over the mat. Make sure you stack up the shoulders over the wrists. Your heels are lifted here. Strong core. Kind of a modified variation of that plank pose. One more inhale. Exhale, straight through the legs. Let's do one more. Maybe hold it for a little bit longer. Go ahead, lower those knees an inch above the mat. Heels are lifted. Shift the weight forward a little bit. You want those shoulders stacked over your wrists. You may start shaking here a little bit. This really fires up every muscle in the body. One more breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Go ahead and bend one knee, then the other. Just start to walk at your dog. Lifting those hips up high to the sky. Wrapping your shoulder blades in towards each other. Maintaining that ujjayi breath here. Maybe shake your head yes, shaking your head no, and yes again. Inhale, look between your hands. Exhale, you're gonna start down.
This is what we get. Good enough.
Here. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up all the way, full body stretch. Go ahead and bring it to heart center. Exhale. Come back.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn our sound up here. All right, so we're top at our mat. Hands to heart center. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Bring the right hand to the left wrist. Reach over towards the right side. Pressing your left hip into the left side of the room. Nice little side body stretch here. Find some leg, maybe bring your gaze underneath that left shoulder blade. Inhale, back through center. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Left hand to right wrist, reaching over towards the left side. Pressing that right hip into the right side of the room. Gaze underneath the right shoulder blade here. Inhale, find some length. Exhale, back through center. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, glue the hands into the mat. Step into a high plank. So we're in a high plank here, similar to the one that we started with. But this time, your knees are lifted. Okay, your heels are lifted, knees are lifted. Press those heels into the wall behind you. Shoulders stack over wrists. Hug that core in tight. Gaze about an inch in front of the mat. Big breath in. Exhale through the nose. Inhale, shift the weight forward. Lower the knees. Hug the elbows into your sides. Lower down, low plank or low push-up. Inhale for up dog. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. See if you can lift your hips up here. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. We're gonna start to move through our Sun A flow. One breath, one movement at a time. Breath in. Exhale. Inhale, look in between your hands. Exhale, step or jump in between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up all the way. Maybe go for a slight back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, glue the hands into the mat. Chaturanga. You're moving from high plank to low plank. Inhale for up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale, look in between the hands. Exhale, step or jump. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up all the way. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, glue the hands into the mat, step back, high to low plank. Inhale for up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Wherever you are, take a nice big deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. All right, inhale. Reach the right foot up, high to the sky. Bend that right knee open, so you're opening up your hips a little bit, making sure you're keeping those shoulder blades in line. Lift the right knee just another inch. Maybe you stay here, keeping that right foot flexed, feeling the right hip open, or you can lower the right foot all the way down to the mat, lift your hips. Reversing your dog here. Breath in, breath out. Head back to that three-legged dog, right foot lifts. Inhale, right knee to right elbow. Exhale, back to three-legged dog. Right knee to left elbow. Exhale, back to three-legged dog. Right knee to nose. Stepping that right foot through. Left heel lifts. High crescent. So you're coming all the way up. My left heel is lifted off the mat. I'm sinking low through my right knee. Press the right hip back, left hip forward. So your hips are nice and square. Okay? Let's try to straighten through that left leg as much as you can. Relax the shoulder blades. Reach your pinky fingers back towards the back of the room. Breathing in, breathing out. On your inhale, you're going to bring your hands to heart center. Exhale, left elbow over right knee. Press the palms together. You're in a little twist here. So you're in crescent prayer twist. Left elbow over right knee. Gaze behind you over your right shoulder blade. Stay here for another breath. Exhale, lower the left knee down to the mat. Let's open wide. So my left knee is lowered down to the mat. My arms are open wide towards the right side. Take a breath here. Exhale, back bend. Right hand either wraps around your back, left fingertips lift, or maybe that right hand reaches behind the left thigh. Go for a little back bend. Inhale, find length. Exhale, lower the left hand down to the mat. Left knee lifts. Easy twist, open wide. So right fingertips are lifted, you're opening wide. Big breath in. Exhale, right hand lowers, left foot comes all the way up to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up all the way. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. We've been here before, high to low plank. Inhale for up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a nice big deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. All right, so we're gonna lift that left foot up high to the sky. Again, remember, keep those shoulder blades in line. Bend the left knee open. Lift the left knee. Feel the hip open wide. Keep the left foot flexed. Maybe you stay here or flip your dog. Bringing the left foot all the way down to the mat. Lifting the hips. Reaching long towards the front of the room. Exhale. Back to your three-legged dog. Left foot lifts. Inhale, left knee to left elbow. Exhale, back to three-legged. Left knee to right elbow. Exhale, back to three-legged. Left knee to nose, curl the spine, make a connection. Step that left foot through. Your right heel is lifted using that strong core. You're gonna come all the way up. Crescent lunge. My right heel is lifted, sinking low through the left knee. Square your hips, so maybe press that left hip back, right hip forward. Trying to keep that right leg powerful, nice and straight. Sink a little lower into that left knee. Breathe in, breathe out. Relax the shoulder blades. One more inhale. Exhale, sink a little lower. Bring the hands to heart center on your next inhale. Exhale, twist. Right elbow over left knee. Trying to keep that chest lifted. Pressing the palms together on the inhale. Exhale, gaze behind that left shoulder. Stay nice and strong here. One more breath. Exhale, lower the right knee down to the mat. Uncurl the toes. Open wide. So you're opening wide. Kind of an awkward twist towards the left side. Keep a nice deep bend in that left knee. Wrap the left arm around. Right fingertips reach to the back of the room. Big, huge breath in, find length. Exhale, lower the right hand down to the mat. Right knee lifts, easy twist. So your left fingertips are lifted. Maybe you open the heart, shine open wide. Big, huge breath in. Exhale, lower the left hand down. Right foot comes all the way up to meet it, the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up, all the way. Hands to heart center. Cleansing breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. So go ahead, ground down through that right foot, top of your mat. So you're gonna ground down right big toe, all the way to right pinky toe. Option here to bring the left foot to your shin or upper thigh. Setting up for tree pose. Whatever you do, avoid that kneecap, okay? So you're avoiding the right kneecap. If you can't quite get it all the way up, please bring it to your thigh. Stay strong, stay lifted, nice and tall. Once you're feeling grounded, slowly start to grow your tree. Maybe you play with your balance. You could close your eyes, you could sway the tree from side to side. Maybe you bring your hands to reverse prayer behind you. Yogi's choice. So you're setting your gaze or your drishti in front of you to something in front of you that's not moving. Take one more breath in. On your next inhale, keep that left knee hugged into center, okay? So your left knee is hugged to center. You're slowly gonna start to press that left foot long behind you. You can keep your hands to heart center or reach them forward for warrior three. Make sure the left big toe is pointing down towards the mat. Try to keep your hips square, nice and level. Big breath in, stay for the inhale. Exhale, lower the right hand down to the mat or maybe a block. Left fingertips lift, open wide, half moon. So your right toe is pointing forward. Your right hand is only about 6 inches in front of the right foot, okay? Your hips are stacked up on top of each other, like you're stuck in between 2 planes of glass. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, lower the left hand down, left foot comes down to meet the right. Heel toe your feet a little bit wider than hip width distance. Using your peace sign fingers, grab hold of those big toes, reaching your elbows to opposite directions of the room. Relax the neck and the head. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Yes, again, coming back to that ujjayi breath, which means you're breathing in and out through your nose. Trying to keep this pose somewhat activated. So you're really reaching the elbows to opposite directions here. You'll probably feel a little bit of unequal distribution between the right and the left leg. That's good. That means that you worked the right side. Let's take 2 more breaths, cleansing breaths in and out. One more inhale. Exhale, release the grip of your toes. Heel toe to feet back together. So toes together, kind of like a slight gap in between the heels. Inhale, halfway lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up all the way. Hands through heart center. Cleansing breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Now ground down this time through the left side. Left big toe, all the way to left pinky toe. Maybe you bring that right shin or your right foot to your left shin or upper thigh. Yogi's choice here. Again, avoiding the kneecap. Maybe you open up the right hip by pressing the right knee a little bit further behind you. Once you're feeling nice and grounded in your tree pose, slowly start to grow your tree. Relax the shoulder blades. Find your drishti. Remember to breathe. Breathing always helps in these balanced poses. 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, you're going to start to reach the right knee in through center. Make sure that right foot is flexed. And then slowly, mindfully, carefully, pressing the right foot long behind you. Shifting the weight forward, warrior 3. So again, you can lengthen the fingertips long towards the front of the room, or you can bring your hands to prayer, yogi's choice. All I ask is that you keep that right foot flexed, hips in line. Little bit of an up dog chest here. Chest is lifted. Breath in, breath out. Slowly lower the left hand down to the mat. Stack those hips on top of each other. Right fingertips reach up high to the sky, half moon. Maybe you bring your gaze to your right thumb. Maybe you don't. Totally up to you. That left leg should be feeling it by now. See if you can reach that right foot 1 more inch. Open wide. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, heel toe those feet a little bit wider than hip width distant. This time, lower on down to a squat pose. So you're gonna bring your knees to the inside, your elbows to the inside of your knees. Keep the chest lifted. Gaze high to the sky, like somebody's pulling a string at the crown of your head. Breathing in, breathing out. Lower the left hand down to the mat. So the left hand's in front of that left knee. Your right fingertips are gonna lift. Opening wide here. Feel a nice twist. Left arm goes under. Right arm goes around. Maybe you find a bind. Or you can just stay in that open twist. Keeping the chest lifted. 1 more inhale. Gaze behind that right shoulder blade if you can. Exhale, back through center. Beautiful. Breath in, breath out. Right hand to the outside of the right knee. Left fingertips lift. Again, maybe you stay here. Maybe this is a stretch you need today. Or you can go for the bind. Wrapping that left arm around your back. Right arm comes in front of the right knee, around back. Keep the chest lifted, gaze behind that left shoulder. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. One more inhale. Exhale, back through center. Go ahead, lower the hands down to the mat. Straighten through those legs. Forward fold. Come into any variation of forward fold that works for you. I'm going to bring my feet a little bit wider than hip width distance. Grab hold of opposite elbows. Nice deep bend in the knees, swaying from side to side. Relax the neck and the head. Lowering the hands down to the mat. Heel toe the feet back together. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. So I'm moving from high plank to low plank. Inhale for up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big cleansing breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Go ahead and bring your thumbs together. Pointer fingers together so you're making a little bit of a diamond or triangle shape at the top of your mat. Lifting the right foot up high to the sky. Right foot to the outside of the right hand. Lizard pose. So my left knee is lifted here. You can lower the left knee down to the mat, point the left toes behind you. You can stay here, lifted, straight arms, or you can lower your elbows down to the mat for an even deeper stretch. Relaxing the neck and the head. Feeling a nice deep stretch through that right hip, right hamstring. Two more breaths. On your next inhale, slowly start to straighten through the arms. You're going to heel toe that right foot to the left side of your mat, setting up for a pigeon pose. So my right shin is parallel with the short edge of my mat here, okay? So I'm going to ground down, fingertips into the mat. Inhale, lift the heart, big breath in. Exhale, lower down to the elbows. Relaxing the neck and the head, bringing the head to rest. So maybe it's on your hands to your mat. You could straighten through your arms here, whatever works. If you have a pillow to rest your head on, that's fine. Try to keep that right foot flexed, pressing the left hip a little bit lower into the mat to find an even deeper variation of this stretch. We're going to stay here for a few cleansing breaths. Maintaining our breath even in these more restful poses. Your next inhale, slowly start to straighten through the arms here. Reach the left leg long in front of you. So it's kind of like we're in a seated tree pose here. So my right foot is pressing into my left inner thigh. Keeping my left foot flexed. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Lifting the fingertips up high to the sky. Exhale, fold forward over a nice straight left leg. Maybe you round the spine a little bit to find a deeper stretch. Trying to keep everything activated here. Inhale, find some length. Exhale, fold even deeper. One more breath in. Exhale, slowly start to make your way up. Bringing the right foot over the left. Easy twist here. Maybe you lift the fingertips up high on the inhale. Exhale, twist. Left elbow over that right knee. Gaze behind the right shoulder. Lifting on the inhale. Exhale, twisting. A nice little spinal twist here. One more inhale. Exhale, twist it a little bit deeper. Inhale, back through center. Go ahead and straighten both legs. We're gonna lower arm down to the back, hugging those knees into your chest. Maybe you make circles, maybe you rock from side to side. Neutralizing our spine. Hug those knees back in through center. We're gonna rock and roll back and forth. Back and forth. Eventually, making your way to a downward facing dog, however you need to get there, okay? All right, left side. Inhale, reach the left foot up high to the sky. Left foot to the outside of the left hand. Coming into that lizard pose. I'm gonna lower my right knee, point my right toes behind me. And just because this pose is a little bit more difficult for me, I'm gonna stay here with straight arms, but know that you always have the option to lower the elbows down to the mat for a deeper stretch. Just kind of relaxing into this. Maybe you bring the left foot to that razor blade edge side to find an even deeper stretch. Opening up that left hip. 2 more cleansing breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, straighten through the arms. Heel toe that left foot to the right side of the mat. Coming into our pigeon pose, opposite side. So my left shin is as parallel to the front of the mat as I can get it, okay? Right toes are pointing long behind you. Maybe take a look behind that right shoulder blade. Will help you square the hips here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Pressing that right hip a little bit lower into the mat, keeping the left foot flexed. Again, while this is a resting pose, we still want to activate the muscles in our body to find the deepest variation of the stretch. Three more of the biggest breaths you've taken this whole practice. One more inhale, exhale, slowly start to straighten through the arms, reaching that right leg long in front of you, coming into that seated tree pose here one more time. Right foot stays flexed. The left heel, or the left foot, is pressing into that right thigh, okay? Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Relaxing the neck and the head, curling the spine, lengthening forward on the inhale. Exhale, curling even deeper. One more breath in. Exhale, release. Back through seated. Left foot over the right leg. Coming into that twist, however you like. Lots of variations here. Stay lifted through the heart. Reaching all the way up again through the crown of the head. Exhale, you're twisting, gaze behind that left shoulder blade. Feeling a nice deep stretch here. One more breath in. Exhale, back through center. Straighten through both legs. We're gonna start to slow things down. You're gonna lower all the way down to your back. Your knees are bent. Let's drop both knees over towards the left side. Shoulder blades can come to a T or maybe field goal arms, whatever works for you. Just making sure that both shoulder blades are glued down to the mat. You can even bring your right or your left hand to the outside of that right thigh, right leg. Gaze over the right shoulder blade here. Easy spinal twist. Breath in, breath out. On your next inhale, moving back through center, letting both knees drop over towards the right side. That left hip is gonna lift. Shoulder blades glued to the mat. Gaze over the left shoulder. One more inhale. Exhale, making our way back through center. Hugging the knees into your chest. Make yourself small. Bringing the crown of the head into the knees. You're like a teeny tiny little ball here. Clenching up every muscle in the body. Tight, tight, tight. Take one last big, huge breath in. Exhale, release. Final resting pose, Shavasana. Letting go of all the tension here. Releasing those teeth, the jaw. Palms open wide towards the sky and receiving. Feet are open wide. We're taking up space on our mat. You're welcome to stay here, tune me out, or finish the class with me. Shavasana. Slowly start to wake yourself up. Making small movements into your fingertips and your toes, your wrists and your ankles. Reaching the arms up overhead, pointing your toes long towards the front of the room. Full body stretch like you're waking up. First thing in the morning. Hugging your knees into your chest. Rolling over to your favorite side, coming into the fetal position. Maybe you let your head rest on your forearm here. Taking a moment to find gratitude, thanking yourself for showing up to your mat this afternoon, all the distractions that we have going on throughout our day. You've taken the time to find a stronger, healthier version of yourself. On your next inhale, using those strong arms, slowly make your way to a seated position facing the front of the room. Inhale, let's reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, moving the hands to heart center. Thank you so much, each of you, for sharing your practice with me this afternoon. The light and love within me shines within each and every one of you. Namaste.